G'day, this is Central Coast Newspaper's weekly news, 5 at 5. In the bulletin this week, mass fish deaths at Vales Point in Lake Macquarie, diesel prices are hurting local budgets, and MPs calling out rental prices across the coast, and Coast Shelter's big sleepout success, the Mariners are getting a good vibe in the community, and a very real love story at Laycock Street. Now, locals around Lake Macquarie were devastated on Friday to discover large numbers of fish washed up dead on the shoreline in mysterious circumstances. We talked to local Shane Peters.
There was fish everywhere. It didn't matter which way you looked. There was all different sizes, different species of fish. It was devastating. I filled 6 garbage bags of fish, I reckon 120 to 140 kilo, in a small strip of area.
So diesel prices on the Central Coast remain high despite large decreases in unleaded and crude oil prices. Now, with the price difference between E10 and diesel at around 25 to 30 cents a litre, some people are calling it out. Now, member for Gosford, Liesl Tesh, is calling for more active solutions for the rental crisis on the Central Coast, with new figures revealing rents in the region are among the highest in the state. Now, more than $180,000 was raised for Coast Shelter's frontline services at the organisation's annual sleepout last Friday night. 140 businesses and community members took part by sleeping under the stars at Central Coast Stadium. Now, with the events aimed to increase awareness of the issues surrounding homelessness, poverty and domestic violence, these images show you what a great night it was. CCN extends congratulations to all that took part. Now, the Central Coast Mariners are spreading good vibes in the community in the pre-season by engaging Australian football legend and ex-Socceroo Andy Bernal to deepen the connections within the club and the community. He was out at the PCYC at Yamina this week to inspire a new generation. So we had a chat.
It was a fantastic week. It was an initiative by the New South Wales Government, the A-Leagues and the New South Wales PCYC. And, just getting out in the community and helping kids and youth that are, going through tough times, less fortunate than many of us. And, by going down there and trying to inspire and empower them, trying to change lives in a positive way. I really enjoyed it.
Now, all these stories and thousands more written by local journalists can be found on our news website, coastcommunitynews.com.au, still without a paywall, and in this weekend's region-wide print edition of the Coast Community News. Now, find us on your mobile phone's Google News and Apple News apps. And remember, you can subscribe to our popular weekly email newsletter at our website and follow our socials on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram for updates throughout the week. Now, we leave you this week with a love story. Locally based singer-songwriter Melinda Schneider is getting married to her long-term partner Mark Gable next month, and she's sharing the story in a show called Love Songs at Laycock Street Theatre on August 27.
It came about because a couple of years ago, just before COVID, my little boy Sullivan, who was about 7 at the time, I guess, came up to me one day and said, "Mummy, can you please marry Daddy?" And I said, "Darling, Daddy and I have been together for 14 years. We're going to be together forever. We're absolute soulmates." And I said, "And you don't have to be married in order to be happy." But I said, "Why do you want us to get married?" And he said, "Mummy, I just don't want anybody else to marry you." Oh, like they're queued up. They're queued up down the street, apparently.
That's why you live up on a mountain here, that's right.
So I just thought, look, after the couple of years we've all had, it would be nice to do a show about love. We need all the love we can get at the moment. So I put this together. It's a very intimate little show. It's I've got 2 beautiful musicians, a double bass player and a piano player. And they sing with me as well. We do a few duets together. And it's just a really emotional journey I take the audience on. It's a combination of my original love songs from throughout my 40-year career in country music and some of my favourite songs of all time, from Carole King to the Bee Gees to Aretha to, Dolly Parton, of course. Just some real classics in there, and some sing-along opportunities for the audience as well.